Hey y'all, it's me, Cherry. I'm here doing the video. I do not have my earbuds in. So I have this one in, it's just for my other phone. So hopefully you all can hear me. Um, I'm doing this again in my little location where I am. And it is the 7th. It is the 7th still of November. Let me see what the clock says. Yep, it is 11:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm doing this and hopefully we get no interruptions. I really enjoyed the last installment of our read. I hope you went over there and you got to look at it and that you watch the other videos so you can be on board and know what's going on over here. But like before, I always read the last paragraph that we read before the end of the previous show. So let's do this. I hope this video turns out really good. Here comes somebody. As I stated before, and as you should know by now, we are reading The First Mortgage. That is The First Mortgage. I have a picture for you. The picture that we have, this picture right here. I hope you're getting a good look at it. I hope you can get a good look at that. I hope you see that. There we go. There we go. Let me see. There we go. I think it's like about right. Try to get this light right behind it, or maybe on this side of it. There we go. You see them in there? You see them going down the river? And then there's Pharaoh's daughter. Yeah, look at that. And I'm going to read that to you. It says, Moses and the Barshes. The Barshes. I'm going to spell that for you. It is spelled Buleushes. Barshes. I think it's supposed to be bushes. I don't know if that's these old words and stuff, the way they used to write. So if that's a thing, I'm going to look it up myself and see what that is. But what it says is, he was found by Pharaoh's daughter down here by the riverside. That was Moses. So that was Moses, and we know what happened with that. So I'm gonna read this paragraph here because what we're reading right now, we're on the forbidden fruit, and it says the Egyptians followed after, started in upon dry ground, but the waters came together. The Egyptians all were drowned. Okay. So we are on the Song of Miriam. I love that name. I love anything that starts with an M. Yes, I do. I love the M. I love the M. It's such a strong letter. Emma. Emma. So, let me see. Get on my coat necklace. I don't know how they doing, but I hope they doing good. Because in them horseshoes I'm going to get in my mouth. Sure am. I'll be looking good. I'll be looking good. Mm. It says the Song of Miriam. Okay, I'm trying not to have that one little light on there all the time. So I'm going to hold it like this, okay? It says, I can almost see them struggling, baffling with the maiden wave. I can see them clap each other, trying thus their lives to save. I can hear the serpent hissing, as the waves around him play. How I love to get my interest were the words I heard him say. We back, y'all. Then I heard the Hebrews singing over on the other side, and I listened to the music until on the waves it died. Heard them sing of the salvation till my heart within me bled, and as well as I remember, this I think is what they said. The horse and his rider are cast in the sea. The Lord has prepared full salvation for me. The Lord is my strength, and on him I rely. The songs that I sing shall be worth on high. The Lord's my salvation, and he is the God of Moses, our leader, who carried the rod, the God of our fathers. In him we are free. The horse and his rider are cast in the sea. I always keep saying that. It's something about music. Music is, I'm going to use the M word, my favorite word, magical. Forbidden fruit. Now we will exalt him whenever we roam. We will give him a place in our hearts for a home. We know there are things he does greatly abhor. We know he is mighty and vigilant in war. His wrath, when it's kindled, cannot be withstood. His right hand is mighty, and deeds that are good. The captains in chariots, oh, where can they be? Like the horse and his rider, they're cast in the sea. The blast of his nostrils, the waters divided, the strand like a wall as we pass by the side. They're gathered together and piled in a heap. The road lies between them across the great deep. The enemies follow, and then the walls break. Too late they discover they made a mistake. And those who pursue us, whoever they be, like the horse and his rider, are cast into the sea. Then leadest thy people, whom thou hast redeemed, the light of thy countenance of Israel beamed. Thus art most glorious and fearful in praise. May we be thy people the rest of our days. May we praise thee with harps as well as with song. It is unto thee that our praises belong. We'll sing thee a song in the midst of our glee of the horse and the rider cast into the sea. In the wilderness. And then Miriam, Aaron's sister, took her tabret in her hand, and they sang and danced together as they journeyed through the land. And at last they came to Marah, where the bitter waters were, and again the people murmured in the wilderness of Shur. And the waters then were sweetened, and the manna soon appears, which the people gather daily, we are told, for 40 years. 40 years. They had manna for their breakfast. They had quails at night for tea, and they sang of horse and riders that were buried in the sea. That mean they was telling stories. So that was, that's what they was doing. They was there and where where they ended up at, and then that's how they had the same thing to eat for 40 years. They only had, um, they only had manna, and they had some type of bread, I guess. I believe that's yeah, quails. It's quails at night for tea. So I guess they made them a little tea brew, and they had their manna, and then they did what they did, and they sang to get themselves through it, and they sang, life. I'm telling what it had to been like. You know what life is like now, but just imagine all them people in one area like that. You need sanitation. It's just all the kind of stuff that you would need. Because they had all their stuff with them. They gold, all the stuff that they, was able to take with them when they left, captivity. So when they, left, they was able to take all these wonderful things with them, and what they had. I don't know how, uh, you know, what type of condition of the stuff they had, but they had some stuff, and they was in the woods in the wilderness. But you know what? We really still in the wilderness. We just done cut down a whole bunch of trees and paved it with concrete. I'm sorry to let y'all know that. But y'all, I know y'all should know that by now, especially the ages of the people that I'm talking to. If children come across this, I'm sorry to say, we still in the wilderness. We really ain't. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Like I told y'all before, my mama is gone now. My mama was born in 1948. My mama left here what they call an early age, and she's 66 years old. She just went and got into her full retirement, and she was gone like 3 months after that. After she came into her full retirement, I don't even think she was really even able to collect on it. And I can honestly say my mother was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. I don't think one person, and I was gonna cry, I was about to cry, but I'm not gonna cry. But I might tear up a little bit. But I could tell you this lady, I don't think it's one person on God's green earth can say my mama caused them any harm. My mama didn't break no laws. And when she did, I think my mama broke one law. My mama out there driving without license. I can't remember why she didn't have her license. But my mom didn't have no license. My mama out there driving dirty. She sure was. But she had to get around where she had to go. She sure did. But then she only got, and when she did, she finally got caught. But she had been driving without her license, I think, for about 10 something years. I still can't remember why my mama didn't have her license, but she did not have her license. And she was driving, just driving. And they called her. And she had, get that SR20 and she had to do something else. But my mama was a Scorpio. And as I said before, my mama was born November 1st and she was a Scorpio. And them Scorpios. God, I killed her. I'm a bumblebee. My father named me, and my name actually means honeybee. So, a honeybee has a powerful sting. And, but a scorpion is different. Now, some people are allergic to bumblebees, honeybees, bumblebees, whatever you want to call them. They're allergic to them. So if you get stung by one, it's possible that it could kill you or you could get very ill because my sister, not my daughter, but my sister got stung by one and she was in the hospital for almost a week. And then she had to be on medication when she came home. That's how powerful a bumblebee. I believe she got stung by a bumblebee or a wasp did that. And yeah, my sister was in the hospital for about a week, almost 2 weeks after getting stung and came home and had to take new medication. But a scorpion got that thing on it and they telling it, and it sucker get you, you done. But when she used to have to bring out that stinker. Mm, mm. I love that lady. I'm talking about, I'm talking about loving somebody. I always say she was my first love. My mom was my first love. Okay. They had manna for their breakfast. They had quails at night for tea, and they sang of horse the rider that were buried in the sea. And on Sinai and mountain, God appeared to them and spoke, midst of lightnings and the thunder, and amidst the clouds of smoke. Here he gave them 10 commandments, which the people should obey, and these were same commandments are in force with us today. Oh, I had that over my face, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You got them 10 commandments, but people sure enough don't know how to follow them. Do that. Forbidden fruit. Yes, at one time in this mountain, Moses was up there alone, and the Lord gave him some tables that were made of solid stone. It didn't actually say that on here. It doesn't say tablets. It says tables. 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 Tables that were made of solid stone. It don't say tablets here. And for quite a while he lingered up among the mountain's heights. Then he came unto his people after 40 days and nights. But while he was in the mountain, Aaron then an idol made, and the golden calf was worshipped, and to false gods people prayed. I'm trying to see what I could say about that. And if anything I can say about that, because I'm trying to see, uh, to give it some answer, how them 40 days and them 40 nights is really important. They you gonna find out them 40 days and 40 nights, that's not the last time you gonna hear about 40 days and 40 nights. Somebody about to come now, so I'm just gonna be quiet here.
Just passing through.
Okay. You feeling okay? That's good. But while he was in the mountain, Aaron then an idol made, and the golden calf was worshipped, and to false gods people prayed. But when Moses came unto them, and the false gods were destroyed, God extended to them mercy, and his blessings they enjoyed. So they was down, doing stuff they weren't supposed to be doing. So he uh he destroyed some of them, and but he showed some of them mercy, and he continued on to seeing about them. Then the Lord spake unto Moses, told him what was good to eat, things that had a cud and chewed it, and were cloven in the feet. Camels' hoofs are never cloven, while it's true they chew the cud, and the swine is vice versa. Neither one of these is good. So he told them, what they could eat while they was in the wilderness. Let me show you this real quick, and then we're gonna let me show you the picture. I'm gonna read it real quick. The picture I'm about to show you is destruction of Pharaoh and his host. The horse and his riders are cast in the sea, and that's just what they were talking about here. I'm going to show you. These are some beautiful pictures. This book has such beautiful pictures in it. Look at this. There it is right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying to be able to see that real good. Yeah, look at that. Ain't that beautiful? These pictures are beautiful. Forbidden things. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there because, like I said, some people don't have no long attention span. And I was telling somebody today, I think it was, I can talk, 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 talk. I could read this book for like at least 5, 6, 7, 8 hours if I can if my camera go that long. And I could just read, read, read. Like I said, I can read, read, read. I can talk, talk, talk. I can listen, listen, listen. I'm just that person. I grew up in the '70s, so um, and we can't contest to it. We do. We have long attention spans compared to the attention spans they have now. People coming, so I don't want to interrupt it. So you see them coming. Y'all see them? Y'all see them coming? They all dressed up. They be at the hotel and stuff. They strolling. Yeah, they walking up. I don't know. They just don't stand there and look at, see what's going on. They're looking in the window and stuff. And I work down here in a nice little pretty area, but I'm here to make sure everybody's safe and sound down here. Because see a lot of these people from out of town, and so I'm here to make sure they stay safe while they're here in our fair city. I'm one of the people who make sure they stay safe and sound. And they're having a wonderful stay. Because y'all know I got something in store for y'all. So they there. I don't think they're going nowhere no time soon. I'm getting a lot of little guests right now. I hate to be doing this to y'all because this is my video, but y'all know I'm determined to get this video up. Mhm. I want to make sure that I'm warm, nice and warm. Everybody always want to see about me. I'm so glad. I see about people and people want to see about me. That's wonderful, ain't it? It's always nice to have people know that you're okay and everything's all right with you. Just like, just like, let's see what he said back here. He said that, when he said Moses was up there alone and the Lord gave him some tablets. The Lord gave him some tablets. I think that guy coming back again. I don't know what he want. I hope, yeah, I think he doing this. He's supposed to be doing this instead of bothering me. Okay. So, yeah, I think I can um, go ahead and do this. Y'all know me, I'm gonna take these out this time so y'all can see me. Cause y'all know Cherry love y'all so much. I want y'all to see Cherry from behind them glasses. Cause y'all know Cherry thinks she cute. Cherry thinks she cute. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking you cute. You cute too, ain't you? I hope you cute. I'm cute. Cute. I can't help myself. This is me. I want to be cute. I'm a little cute little cuddly thing. Cause yes, I am. He gives us His love. He gives us His time. He gives us His joy. And He receives all pain. If you have time to cry, you have time to pray. If you have time to cry, you have time to pray. So give Him your time and give Him your joy. 'Cause He'll take your pain you so much, Mama. I miss my mama so much. Big Cherry loves you.